99.9.
WhatsApp us or call us at 457-9997.
Good morning. It is a Thursday, the 27th of November, and this is Activated Mornings with Roleza and Dianna right here on the Clean, Fresh Sound. I hope that wherever you are listening to us at this time, you are in a safe place and that you are feeling fantastic. It's a hot day, it's a busy day, it's an interesting day, it's a festive day to some extent here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, as it is our election day. And we're going to get into that a little bit more. But for now, morning, Roleza.
Good morning, folks of SVG, whether you are here or you're overseas, those of you in the diaspora, good morning to those folks in the region who listen to us. Of course, special good morning to Mr. Horn, and good morning to those of you listening to us internationally. Yes, as Dianna mentioned, today is a big day for us here in SVG. It is our election day, 2025 election day. All right, so I know that there are some persons already out casting their votes. Polling station opened 22 minutes ago, so persons are going to be out. Some persons are going to go throughout the course of the day, but remember that voting ends at 5. All right. Actually, let me not say 5 because you need to that line, be in that line by 4:30. All right, for Vincentians, be in that line by 4:30. All right, but yeah, let's get into it.
Well, I have to say, last night, I don't know what it was like in the other communities, but where I was last night was the quietest night there was in weeks. I was inside and I was like, wait a minute. It is so quiet outside. No horn. I heard not one horn release, no music, nothing. I didn't even hear people talking like you would normally do. And it was just so quiet. I was like, wow.
Yeah. Well, for those persons in Clear Valley who may not have used an alarm to wake them up around 5:30 this morning, I heard horns around 5:30 this morning. So the Clear Valley people,
wow.
Yes, they were up blowing their horns, but it wasn't a lot, but I heard it. But yeah.
All right, that's interesting. But it was quiet outside. Today is election day. I've never been outside this early on election day, so I was quite interested to see persons going out so early this morning. I believe these persons were going to the polling stations or at least doing some sort of something to that extent, because I come out at this time every morning and I never see these people before. I'm seeing, and there was a little bit more traffic on the road, and so yeah, it was interesting. I didn't know.
Yeah, when I was leaving just before meeting you, the van that was in front of us, they picked up somebody, I think, who's going to work at maybe the polling station because they had all offenses. So yeah,
I was even noticing. I was saying, I never see this van come out so early either. I never see him.
I saw where they picked up the person, so I just saw the person entering the van with the vest on. So yeah.
All right then. Well, we gotta get a little bit more about what's happening on the ground a little bit later, but it is the big day, and you can give us a call and let us know how you're feeling, what your plans are for the day, what you're going outside, and what you are going to be doing. Yeah, you gonna say something?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'd be very honest. I woke up this morning, and this is what happens when you go to social media first before saying your prayers. But I went to social media early this morning, and I will admit that I came in here feeling a little bit sad. My heart is still a little bit concerned, but it's not something that I want to get into today because today is not the day for it. We are not here to encourage or to put things in anybody's mind, especially today, to tell persons who to vote for. You have listened to, I'm hoping that you've listened to both sides. Those of you who attended the rallies and got those direct information, first-hand information for yourself, it is up to you, all right? I really just want to say something to all the persons who have voted. Now, this morning I had a conversation with somebody on the WhatsApp, and I asked them if they were going to vote. Of course, I'm not going to ask somebody who they're voting for, but I asked if they're going out to vote. And they told me that they were undecided, right? And they gave the reason for them being undecided. And I said, all right, fine. Sometimes you just have to leave things alone, but they said that they will think about it. But I just want for persons to realize that when candidates put themselves up for elections, they know that there's a 50-50 chance that they're either going to win or they are going to lose. And it's not up to us as the electorate, as the persons who are voting, to take things up upon our heads. All right. The candidates already know what it is that they are in for. And all I'm asking for, and my sadness stems from things that I saw on social media. But as I said, I'm not getting into it, right? They know what it is that they signed up for. And as Vincentians, we tend to come together for everything else. But I don't understand why we allow politics to divide us. All right. So it is up to us to go on out. You cast your vote for whoever it is you want to cast your votes for, and you let the process take its full run. All right. So you have the power, you have the ability. Do what you think is the right thing to do. And all I'm asking for tonight, let things be peaceful. All right. Yeah, and I'll leave it there.
Let me shout out those on the live. Asman, good morning to you. Morning, George. Morning to Joycelyn. George is wishing us a peaceful election here today.
Well, as I see Asman, I need to just have my instruction, and I wear my cap very proudly. I have no problems with wearing my cap very proudly. But yesterday was a good day for me to harass Asman. Because I had to go to hospital because mom injured her foot. So I had to go to hospital. So I see Asma walk. I say, Maxman, you don't see a press. And then another gentleman behind, he's like, your voice sounds familiar. So then he realized I was from WEFM. So in the course of things, I had to harass Maxman. But that is me, right? I mean, it doesn't matter. We know where people like Maxman stand. And for me, it's easy for me to harass him because I know where he stands. And it's in the fun of things, right? So if we can maintain that spirit of funness, then it's fine, But taking it on so seriously and all of that is where it is I have an issue.
Just remember that you're not supposed to wear your colors. There has been a lot of information going around. So by now, I believe that every person who's going out to vote, when the police station open, it don't open. When it's going to close. You're supposed to know when it's going to close. By now, you should be able to tell where your polling station is, your voter number, and so on. And you can go online very quickly and just get that information as well. And just in case you still don't know, this morning, various platforms have been putting it out. To mark your X. You're not supposed to wear any of your party colors or anything, and you're not supposed to have any sort of party anything going on within 100 yards of the polling stations. Just stand up in the lines. Those of you who be standing in the line, if you need to walk with your stool, if you need to walk with a stump, a blocks, find a crate, one of them drinks crate. I don't know. You're walking with your blanket, a bed.
And maybe it's a good idea to walk with your umbrella, and because outside does look overcast. All right. So just do what you need to
and
do,
remain
folks.
peaceful. Remember that you all have your choice to make. I hope to hear that we had very, very peaceful lines today and nobody was in the lines arguing about party or anything like that. You just stand up, walk with your headphones if you need to. Make sure your headphones not red, yellow, blue, or orange.
All right, but the thing of this said, while it's encourage our persons not wear them, persons are not going to be turned away if they do, right? Yes. So that's just something to note as well. And also if you don't have your ID card or if you don't have photo identification, as in a passport or driver's license, you can still go to that polling station. Whatever information is contained there on your ID, it is also there at the polling station. All right. So even if you, let's say you forgot, which you shouldn't, but if you forgot to walk with your ID or some sort of photo identification, still turn up and vote. To the 5,000 plus new voters in SVG, you're registered for a reason. All right. So go on out and vote. Y'all enjoyed fullness and nice time over the past the whole month. Now it's time for serious business. Go on out and vote, okay?
And remember that your vote is secret. You also have to ensure that I believe it's the presiding officer, they must stamp and initial your ballot as well. So make sure that happens. Make sure that your finger, we have a caller. Okay, then. So good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Dianna.
Morning.
I'm first going to call the program, but I think the opportunity to do this at this time.
Welcome.
Right? I want to send out a special birthday greetings to a special person in my life. It is my sister, Sylvia Jocelyn Peters. She celebrates her birthday today, and it's from her only and only beloved sister, Jacqueline Sidman. So I usually listen to your program. I enjoy your program. You're on the release. But I said, let me take the opportunity this time to really call to wish my sister the birthday greetings.
Okay.
So,
all right.
yeah, she always listens to your program also. So,
okay.
While you go along, you can set up the meeting, please.
Okay. All right.
And well, you just sent it out live on air, but as we talk about elections, you heading on out to vote? I ain't asking who you're voting for. You heading on out to vote? I said, hey.
Yes.
Yes?
All right. I have a green piece. I'm a pick for my picture for cook later.
Well.
Tell me when you know, let me stop by for some food, because you know I want to eat. All right, good. We're happy to hear that. Okay.
Have a good day.
You too. Thanks. Okay, bye-bye.
Well, we'll talk about things for later. We're going to head out of this talk segment at 8:10. We're coming back and we're going to talk about all them things you need to get to prepare yourself for later. You hear this person already have their pigtail and green peas? Boy, who tell you say that? If you know I love green peas, oh Lord. Anyways, let us head out of this talk segment at 7:35. We're going to bring to you today's traffic talk, and then we'll be back with more commentary.